This is Igbo Area
Nnamdi Kanu reveals what Biafran nation will look like when restored. He said, we are going to have nation states. We will have an Igbo nation within Biafra. We will have an Efik nation within Biafra. We will have an Anang nation within Biafra, if they so chose. We will have an Ijon nation within Biafra. We will have a Soko nation within Biafra. We will have a Idoma nation within Biafra. We will have a Gala nation within Biafra. Listen to this. They will all be autonomous. That's what he said. Pay attention. They will all be autonomous. Each nation state will control the resource in their own land. The only thing that will bind us together will be a common defense policy, common economic policy, common policy in health and education. In the rest, let people develop according to the pace that they wish or they decided amongst themselves to go by. He said, laws will be done in local languages. Igbo Parliament will make their own laws in Igbo language. Ijo Parliament will make their own laws in Ijo language. The same thing applies to Ibibio and others. So that when people are lying to us, we will know, because you know lying is good in English language. This is funny. But you can't deceive the people when you are actually speaking in language that they understand. What we are going to have in Biafra will be a brand new nation with new ideas and new ways of doing things. Our political arrangements will be geared towards addressing our core needs. Igbo land will have a prime minister. The same thing will happen to Ijo, to Isoko, to Urobo, to Ishekiri. Everybody will be autonomous from one another to develop at the pace that they like. That is the type of Biafra we are seeking to have. And that is the type of Biafra we are going to have. I am hale and hearty. Governor Ikpeazu dispels incapacitation rumor. Abia State Governor Dr. Okezie has condemned widespread rumors of his purported sickness. In a statement he made available to the newsmen through his press secretary, Onyebuchi MNK, on Saturday morning in Umuahia, the state capital, he said he was hale and hearty. There were rumors circulating that the governor is sick and even bedridden, and that has, according to the news, they said it has impaired him from carrying out his constitutional duties. And this reported ill sickness generated many reactions from Abia residents. But according to the statement, the governor of Abia State is hale and hearty and discharging the duties of the office of governor of Abia State with zeal, zest and passion, as he has done since 2015. He said prior to the day he issued the statement, he said the governor has had a busy schedule, attending to a long line of official visitors who came to Government House, Umuahia, to see him. He said those carrying the rumor that the governor is bedridden are political fifth columnists and agents of destabilization whose talking thread is to spin rumor mills and tread on falsehood. He said the unfortunate news they have been spreading only exists in their imaginations. He said the good people of Abia are advised to disregard these agents of confusion and their evil machinations. He said your governor is in perfect state of health and is prepared to challenge any of those spreading the rumor to a game of soccer. Wow. Abia State Governor Okezie has urged fast-rising Super Eagles winger Samuel Chukwueze to remain humble and hardworking following his impressive debut at the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations. The highly rated winger was one of Nigeria's best performers at the tournament, scoring 1 goal and was a recipient of Man of the Match award as the Super Eagles won bronze at the competition. Ikpeazu was quick to add that the 20-year-old must not be overwhelmed by his performance as the AFCON, stating clearly that pride is the virus that destroys talent. You are a young man with prodigious talent, but you must know that the talent can showcase you, but you need to work very hard to remain at the top, Ikpeazu told Chukwueze when the Villarreal winger paid him a courtesy visit at Government House, Umuahia. Talent is not enough to keep you at the very top of your game for too long. You must work extra hard. You must take your training seriously. You must be humble. You must respect your coaches and take their instructions seriously. This is professional soccer, a career that has the potential of making you a multimillionaire. You must take it seriously. You have all it takes to become the best player in the world. I have watched you play, and I mean what I am saying. The easiest way to destroy your career is to become proud of what you think you have achieved. Once pride sets in, you are finished. I have seen players, good players, who had the world at their feet, but pride didn't allow them excel. Remain humble. Remember where you are coming from. Your poor parents. Stay safe in Europe. Avoid drugs and drinking. The governor also advised him to employ good investment advisors to manage his finances. Governor Mahi, monarchs react to protests against airport construction in Ebonyi. Traditional rulers from two local governments areas of Ebonyi State, Ezza South and Ezza North local governments, have disowned protesters who stormed the Ebonyi State government house last 2 Mondays to protest against the siting of an airport at Oruzo community of the state. The monarchs, led by the chairman of Ebonyi State Traditional Rulers Council, His Royal Highness Charles Mbuma, said the protesters are enemies of progress and did not hail from Oruzo community. They disclosed this while on a solidarity visit to the governor, which took place at the ESCO chambers of a government house, Abakaliki. They said the perpetrators will be fetched out and punished for such acts of daring the state governor, trying to resist something that is good. Even these people who are protesting the siting of the airport in Oruzo community are not from Ezza clan. Because for them, no reasonable person can object to something that is about development. It is foolishness to do such. Meanwhile, Governor Mahi, while responding to them, said the work will commence at the said airport site by the next Wednesday. He said he is ready to pay compensation to all whose land will be affected because of the airport's construction, and he's going to relocate them to a good place. Peter Obi is confident that Atiku will win at tribunal. Against all odds, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) vice presidential candidate Mr. Peter Obi has urged Nigerians to keep hope alive as the party's candidate Atiku Abubakar will reclaim its mandate through the election tribunal. While Obi addressed the 8 stakeholders meeting of the Anambra chapter of PDP in Awka on Saturday, he raised the hope of the faithful. The former 2-time governor Anambra State, who said PDP was solution to Nigeria's political and economic challenges, said the party had a good case at the ongoing tribunal. He said election in Nigeria has not been easy. After election, you have to go to court and queue up, and that is where real money is spent in hiring lawyers to defend you. But he said no hope is lost, that there is progress being made already, and it's a steady progress. He said the person who is the president right now contested 4 times before he made it, and we are also confident that in no time the right thing will be done. He said, he hailed PDP's impressive performance in the last election across the country, and noting that the party won more governorship, national and state assembly seats even in the opposite strongholds. Typographical error kept man in prison for 14 years after pardon. A 48-year-old man, Derek Adai, has been released from prison in Ogun State after spending 14 years in custody due to an alleged typographical error on the list of the pardoned inmates. Oh my God. It took the intervention of the Osile of Okeona, Oba Adedapo Tejosho, and the Director General of the Prison Rehabilitation Mission International, Bishop Kayode Williams, before he was let off the hook. Adai was convicted of drug peddling in Thailand but was repatriated to Nigeria in 2005 following the intervention of the then President Olusegun Obasanjo. 30 convicts who were later pardoned by the federal government had spent 5 years and 6 months in Thai prison before Obasanjo intervened. Adai was, however, unlucky as a typographical error led to the omission of his name from the list of pardoned inmates approved by the presidency. What happened actually was that the name of one of the inmates appeared twice on the list, and that was responsible for the omission of Adai's name. This is very sad. While narrating his ordeal, the native of Cross River State said he thought that the error would be corrected within a few days, but it eventually took 14 years for a relief to come his way. He said he spent 14 years in Nigerian prison after he had spent 5 years and 6 months in Thailand's prison from the year 2000 and came back to Nigeria in 2005. It was quite unfortunate that his name was omitted from the list they brought then, and he spent time and money writing several letters for it to be corrected, but it did not work out. It happened that when they brought the list from Aso Rock, the letter was sealed, and he was there, and they asked him to open it. When he opened the letter, he saw that there were 30 names on the list, and he just dropped it and left. After a few minutes, he said they were called back that one of them was missing, but that the numbers were complete. He said, "We called Obasanjo, Senator Lekon, Mustafa, and other people involved. They asked the official to bring the letter to the office, and when the man who wrote the name saw it, he insisted that was not the list he sent and asked me to give him 2 days, and the 2 days never came till now. As the 2 days never came till this month that he was released." When asked about his experience in prison, he lamented the way Nigerian prisons were being run, adding that inmates were not empowered with vocational skills. He said, "You can't put people in prison without giving them anything. No work. They are just abandoned and earn nothing. No matter the condition or the environment, they should allow prisoners to do their handwork. But when the prisoners don't have any work or something they are doing there, when they come out, they will have nothing to do." Wow. Thanks for watching Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Like our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Bye for now.